Greetings, my name is Kerry and welcome back to my channel. I am very excited today to be announcing the Christmas readathon that I am hosting, that I have come up with, that I'm very excited about, if you can't tell. So the purpose of this readathon is to get into the Christmas spirit and enjoy the festive season and some books relating to that. So it's going to be super chill. It's going to be over 2 weeks, so let's get the dates in there. So it will be running from the 17th to the 31st of December. So it will just be a good chance, if you've got a few books that you want to try and get through before the end of the year, that hopefully you will be able to fit them into these challenges. And for me, it's just I have a few days off work over the Christmas period. I do have to work a few days, but actually it's just about enjoying that time, chilling out, reading some books and feeling festive. Yeah, so at the moment it's my baby, it's my readathon that I've come up with, but I would love to have a couple of co-hosts. So if you're interested in that, please do get in touch. You can contact me on my Twitter, which will be linked down below, and also on the Christmas Readathon Twitter, which is at Christmas Readathon. And please go and follow that on Twitter for all the announcements. And if you make a TBR or anything like that, please tag Christmas Readathon in it and I'll retweet it. And yeah, it's really, this is my first time hosting a readathon, so I don't really know everything that I'm meant to do, but if you have any tips, let me know that too, because that would be awesome. So I'm going to go through what the challenges are today, but as I say, it's super chill, so feel free to ignore the challenges and just read Christmassy stuff and consider yourself a part of the readathon, because that's what it's about. It's about feeling festive and enjoying reading over the Christmas period. So, and also, if you don't celebrate Christmas, please don't feel that doesn't mean that means you can't be involved. I'd love anyone and everyone that just wants to enjoy books over the holiday period to feel like they can be involved. Christmas is my favourite time of year. I love it. I love giving people gifts. I am Christian, so it's an important part of the church calendar, obviously, for obvious reasons. And it means a lot to me to celebrate that time with family and friends, and just remember something that in my religion was a really significant event. But yeah, to me, I love giving people gifts and being joyful and singing carols and eating mince pies and all of that fun stuff. So hopefully you want to get involved in this readathon with me. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce the challenges. I will also be tweeting these out, and in a few weeks' time I'll be posting my TBR for the readathon, which, because I'm rubbish at making TBRs, we'll have lots of options for each challenge, I'm sure, and I'll also try and give other suggestions of books that you might like to check out as part of that. But let's get on with it. So the first challenge is presents. It's a very easy one. Read a book that was given to you. So any book that has been given to you, whether that's for Christmas or a birthday, or so if you are given a book on Christmas Day, brilliant. You can read that one. And oh goodness, I'm such a geek. Right. So yeah, so all of us bookish people, we love giving and receiving books. So I'm sure I have a long list of books that I've been given over the years that I haven't got around to yet. So those are going to be on my TBR. Challenge number 2 is called Nativity. So this is based around the Christmas story, and the challenge is to read a book written by or featuring a character named Mary, Joseph or Carol. So obviously Mary and Joseph are quite key figures in the Christian Christmas story, and carols are what we sing at Christmas time. Yeah, so I just wanted to have a nod to that in some way. So, but to make it as wide-ranging as possible, it's either a book which features one of those characters, and you can use variations on the name as well, so Josephine or Marianne or Caroline, or a character, and even they don't even have to be a main character, they could be mentioned, or it could be the author is called one of those names. So yeah, get looking out for some of those. I'm really bad at this. Right. Question 3. 'Tis the season. A book set in the Christmas season, which, if you're in the northern hemisphere, that's winter. If you're in the southern hemisphere, that's summer. Or you can just pick a book that's set in December. It doesn't necessarily have to be about Christmas, but you know, that's, if you want to, that's kind of what we're aiming for. So books set in winter, books set in summer, books set in December or even January, because you know the 12 days of Christmas goes into Epiphany, is still part of the Christmas season. Yeah, just books that give you that festive vibe, that make you feel all Christmassy. Challenge number 4 is Santa's Helpers. So this is a book featuring elves, fairies or angels. That's pretty self-explanatory. So you're kind of looking for maybe something in the fantasy genre there. But yeah, so those are sort of different aspects of Christmas. So obviously Santa is helped by elves. We put fairies or angels on the top of the tree, and angels again feature in the Bible story. So yeah, that's that one. Question 5 is pantomime. So for you, those of you who are not UK based, you maybe haven't come across what a pantomime is. I love pantomime. So a pantomime is a show at the theatre, generally based on a fairy tale and involving songs and fun, and it's like very family feel. There's usually, well, it's based on fairy tale, so like Sleeping Beauty, so there's a wicked witch character, there's the prince and princess type characters, there's usually a pantomime dame, which is a man in drag acting the part of an older woman in the story. Sometimes the male lead is also played by a woman, so like Peter Pan traditionally can be done as a pantomime, and traditionally Peter Pan is played by a female actor in that. Or when I was younger, I was in a pantomime version of the story of Robin Hood, and our Robin Hood again was a female actor, and that involves some audience participation as well. Famously, oh yes it does, oh no it doesn't, and yeah. If you're ever in the UK around Christmas time, go and watch a pantomime. They're loads of fun. I love it. I've been going every year recently, and it's a big part of my calendar. So all of that to introduce the 5th challenge, which is pantomime. So this is basically just read a fairy tale retelling, because that's what pantomimes essentially are. So any book that's a retelling of a fairy tale, because that's what pantomimes do. And if you want to add in, go and see a pantomime. If you're somewhere where that pantomimes happen, then all well and good. Question 6 is A Christmas Carol. So this is to read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, which is one of the most famous, I think, Christmas stories ever. But not everyone likes Dickens, and I get that. So if you don't want to read it, the other part of the challenge is to watch an adaptation of A Christmas Carol. So you can either do both parts, you can read the book and watch your favourite adaptation, or you can just watch your favourite adaptation or watch a new adaptation that you haven't seen before. So that's number 6. And the last one is my favourite. And I apologise to Icelandic people if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but it is Jolabokaflod. Jolabokaflod? I don't know. So I'm going to say it again. Jolabokaflod is an Icelandic tradition where on Christmas Eve they give each other books and then spend Christmas Eve reading. So challenge number 7 for this readathon is, in honour of Jolabokaflod, to give someone else a book for Christmas and then spend part of Christmas Eve reading. So I say only part because I think they do spend most of the day reading for Jolabokaflod, but I have to work on Christmas Eve. Usually it's only a half day, but anyway, so if you do have to work, then just even a couple of hours will count. And as for giving the book, so this could be to a friend or family member or as part of a Secret Santa. So I'm taking part in BookTube Secret Santa, and so I'll be giving another booktuber a book from that. Or you could do a bookish wish giveaway on Twitter, you could do, or any other type of giveaway. Or I was thinking about, should I try and give everyone that I'm buying a gift for a book, but I don't know if that's going a bit too far, but you'll see, because I'll probably make a vlog about this as well, and so I'll be wrapping up books. Anyway, so that is all 7 challenges. Please let me know if you want to join in. Contact me either on my personal Twitter or on the Readathon Twitter. If you want to take part, if you make a TBR video, let me know. I'm really excited. I've never hosted a readathon before, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, nothing more to say. So thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas. It's a bit early, but yay!